This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's second down after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up.
Let's go.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize in any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years. But the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
He's hit as he throws it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
No gain on the play. First down for the offense. On the set.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown triumph last time they had it. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Auburn 14, Oklahoma 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The short completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Sooners are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Finds his man. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down for the offense.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong game by this quarterback. Extra point try coming now.
with the grab and the score.
And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Eludes the run. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And here comes the punter onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick, So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Sooners churn out another first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Ready up.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They'll run it to the left. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll try the right here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Important second down play coming up.
Get set, get set.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run it. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. Oklahoma 21, Auburn 17.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Marshall. He's swarmed by the defense.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The shotgun running play call. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The 30, the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation here on third down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances. And this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The Sooners offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down after that previous play. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.